Hey everyone, and welcome to Chronos Before the Ashes. So this is actually it's a sequel prequel to Remnant from the Ashes, I think it's called. This is more of like a Souls-like game than Remnant was. It is Sword and Shield based or Axe and Shield based. The graphics are slightly worse. How I don't understand, but I prefer this game to the Remnant game just because the Remnant game revolves around guns and stuff, and I'm awful with that. Anyways, this won't be a platinum walkthrough. You pretty much need, I would say, a minimum of, like, complete bare minimum of 2 playthroughs, if not 3. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna stick to casual is easy, adventure is medium, heroic is hard. So we're gonna stick to adventure. I'm going to use a sword to begin with. We'll be swapping out to an axe later on. Male, obviously. Sweet. And we're going to skip the cutscenes. Now, just for the record, if you do hear any snoring, snorting, or whinging in the background, I have a puppy dog who's about, like, what, 4 months old now, and a bigger dog who just likes to sit on my lap and snore. So, I mean, just for the record, if you hear any weird sounds, that is them. Okay, getting on in this, you'll notice the movement speed is a lot slower than like a Souls game. So you got your circle, which is your dodge, obviously. R1 is light attack. R2 is heavy attack. You can charge your heavy attacks, so that's kind of cool. You've got your shield, which is your L1. L2 is parry, which I never use throughout the games, that is fine. We'll go through stats. Strength is like for... so if you look at Iron Sword, and it goes Agility Affinity 1.5. I think that just means how much it scales. Doesn't really go into detail with that, but you've got Strength, Agility, Arcane, and Vitality. Arcane is good for your magic that you use on your weapons, which will just infuse like a charged attack with magic, so it's fine. Don't worry about that too much. Vitality is your health. What we're going to be focusing on is Strength, mainly for most of the game. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You age every time you die by a year, so you can see level 1, age 18. That just goes up and up and up. Honestly, if you get to 80 by the 5th episode of this, then I will be impressed. So you got your hints there. I'm going to disable those. So you hold circle to run. We are largely just going to be blasting through this beginning area. There is nothing here. Okay, so run all through here. I went the wrong way. This is a fairly decent game. Like I'd say it'd be about a 4-hour game. I still haven't got the platinum for this. I'm still working my way through heroic, but that's my last trophy I need to get. And again to this elevator. Alright, we're just going to run past these. All the way to this elevator. Alright, we got the sirens going on, so we're just going to come over here, pick up the key off the ground. Then we're going to go over to this terminal here. Hit your inventory, use the key. Yeah, and you want to come to base control, disable emergency lockdown. So I don't know what order 13 is, but this is saying error, so that is fine. Now we just want to go back down the elevator and we'll use that terminal. Alright, so from here you want to you want to initialize DATLA. Datla? Whatever the hell that means. Alright, and these guys are going to serve as our checkpoints. Now, when you die in this game, you do not drop resources or anything like that, so just keep in mind that if you go to look for your body, you're wasting your time. Every time you die, you just start a year older. Every decade, so once you reach 20, 30, 40, you get different perks just to help you out. There's a trophy for getting through this game without getting past the age of 21. So that would be like a second playthrough, I reckon. Especially on, like, using casual mode would be great for that. Other trophies are just for getting through adventure mode and heroic mode. Just gonna turn the music off. Okay, I did change all of this before it... Yeah, I did change all of these before I went in here, but obviously the audio is not going to be great for that first beginning half. That's all right. Okay, so first off we have our enemies. Lock on with R3. Your dodge attack is going to be your best friend. Yep, so if you dodge at the right time, you'll get out the way of their attacks. Otherwise, they're charged heavy. So if you press, like, charged heavy, heavy again, and then R1. So heavy, heavy, light. That'll give you a good combo. These things, you can get a trophy for reading a lot of them, so we're just going to read as many as we can. So there's your first book. I keep clicking on the stick to run, but this is not Resident Evil 7 anymore. Okay, these are our healths. So if you find a dragon statue with a red one of these, there you go. Now, these only come back upon death. You cannot restore them by resting. You cannot restore them any other way except for dying. And he's gone. Come on through the door. Always check the nooks and crannies. Another book. Alright, we have this dude here which has a projectile weapon. So you just want to dodge out the way and learn his timing. There we go, he's out the way. So once you learn his timing, he's alright. We have another enemy to our left through this door here. Just checking, I don't think there's any other items around here. You can't break boxes, which I find really strange. I mean, this isn't like a AAA budget game, but you know, I thought some things wouldn't have changed in a game like this. Anyways, so we got two dudes. Another thing with this game is that your experience dramatically goes up Quite a bit, actually. So it doesn't take long to level up. Every single time you do level up, you get 2 attribute points to spend. Not only that, your health goes to full every time you level up. So you can sort of work that to your advantage. You can get a trophy for putting points into strength, agility, and arcane. I think even vitality. If you get all of these up to 30, that'll get you a trophy. I still need to get my arcane trophy too, I think. Anyway, there's a dude hiding here. You can see his beady little eyes. There we go. And we just leveled up, so we got our full health. Now, for the moment, I'm going to be putting a lot of my points into strength. Just for the fact, yes, I know this runs off agility affinity, but I'm going to be switching to an axe at some point later on, and that's the one I want to keep using. As well as a hammer that we come across and stuff like that. You know, there's some pretty cool stuff to pick up here. So anyways, come through here. We have this guy. Now, these guys randomly drop upgrade mats. There's only 2 kinds, and the majority of the game, most people are only going to drop the lesser. Alright, so open up the shortcut if you really need it. This will just take us back into the beginning of the level, so once we open that door, we can just climb up this ladder and come through to this shortcut here. Alright, there's some little yellow eyes in here, so we're just going to aggro him. Now, if you find yourself in a dark place, you do get a torch later on. It's just your magic weapon, so it's not actually a torch, it's a light of some sort though. Alright, so we're going to close off that firewall. And we're going to come through here. We've got this dude. Is that a gun dude? It is a gun guy. Okay. And he dropped our first upgrade mat. Oh, got me, you bugger. Alright, so upgrade mats. This is all your inventory if you press R1 when you press start, or options, I think, whatever it is. So you've got a dragon shard. So if you come along over here to your weapon and press square, you can upgrade it once you have 3 of those. I don't want to upgrade my sword at all. And as you can see, we're close to leveling up too, so there's no point in using one of our health vials. Oh, although that guy got me a good one. Okay, so your running attacks are really good for these guys. Don't you kill me. I'll be annoyed if you kill me. There we go, and we've leveled up, so full health. Yay, that worked out well. Dumping them into... I'm going to put that into vitality. Alright, coming through this door here, we have one of these boxes. So these generally contain upgrade mats, or if it's not an upgrade mat, it's a something to do with it. So you just come and examine it. Got another dragon shard. And we have a book. Alright, so we should have a guy out here shields, so use your heavy attacks. And once you bust them wide open, then you can just go for it. You have a gun guy over here. I want to position him behind the boxes. Oh, he's still got me. So if you get close enough, he'll go into like melee mode. There we go. Alright, and if we come through here, you will meet the blacksmith. It's very minimal of a blacksmith in this game. Just run through his dialogue. You should get a trophy for talking to him. There's no books, there's nothing. He's basically saying that he needs the eye of a cyclops, or whatever it is, to create an awesome weapon. So you bring that back to him, he'll create you an awesome weapon. Anyways, coming down here. We have a new enemy type down here. These guys are brutal, but you just, if you dodge them at the right time, they're fine. Or again, if you whack them enough, they sort of stagger. So you saw just at the last moment there, he got into a stagger. Okay. Now we have 3 enemies here. It's best to stay at the bottom of the staircase. And as all of these guys are aggroed, so this shield dude's going to take a sweet time. All right. Okay, and now coming back through here, we can open up another shortcut. This is just if we die up ahead, we can get back here easy enough. Alright, so that's pretty much just an easy shortcut. This is where we leveled up that time when we almost died. I hope that makes sense. Okay, to the left here we have our first checkpoint. I don't know whether you need to rest at this guy or not, but I mean, he's always active now, so even if you don't rest at him and it sends you back another place, you can just fast travel between any of these you pick up. Alright, we'll talk to the root. No, we won't. We'll go through this door because he automatically talks to you.
Do not go now.
Alright, so you see up in the top left hand corner we've now got a red dragon eye. That's for fire magic. If you hold your charge button, your charge attack, you'll do fire damage. Not only that, if you parry or dodge at the perfect time, you'll get a little fire buff. So I mean, kind of helpful. Now of course too, if we go into a dark area, you can hit up on your D-pad. Now this doesn't do any fire damage to any enemies, but it just gives you a good torch, so you can see better. Not only that, if you press square, you'll go into a fire mode once your meter's built up, but that's a whole different thing. Oh, missed. So I just want to dodge at the right time. It did not dodge. Okay, fine. So this is heavily what your arcane skill is based on. The higher your arcane, the better damage your charge attack will do. Oh right, it's not automatic. Forgot about that. Alright, so we're back at a stone. Cool. Carrying on from here, you have this guy, who kind of looks like a minion with armor. Heavy attacks are going to be your friend with this. Otherwise, like, heavy attack him. If he doesn't stun back, he'll do an attack. Oh, got me, bugger. Bugger. Yep, so hearty little guys. So, this particular part I haven't managed to ever do without dying. This is like my one death that I ever do, generally. So you want to ignore this guy. This is the final boss of this area. Or the big bad boss of this area. You really just want to get stuck right in there. Just keep jamming away at X. This guy's eventually going to come over. This will one-hit kill you. So as soon as that's done, you just want to roll out the way. But yeah, kill me, although that stays up. Every time. God, the loading times are so long in this game. Alright. So for now, I'm just going to run past that little scrub. Now, Giant's going to be all pissy. This guy's going to be pissy, so you just want to run past all the way through here. If this guy follows us, that would be great. I was going to say, he generally drops an upgrade, Matt. Alright, now we have these guys. These are sorcerers. So their first attack is generally going to be a ranged one. If you get up close enough, they'll surround themselves in fire and do that. That's when you want to go in for a charge attack. Yep. There we go. See, that was a perfect dodge. So we got the little fire coating. Oh, dude. These guys are not my friends. Brilliant. Okay, we don't have the key for this door yet. But we'll get it, don't worry. And that's a light stone in there, so we'll be able to use light-based attacks rather than fire. So first off, you want to ignore that down there area. You just want to get into this guy, kill him. Alright, ignore that dude completely. We're going to come through here. And down he goes. Alright, grab another dragon heart. Health number 2. And then we're just going to come down here. Alright, on the table here we have a handle, I guess. There's no book. Oh, there's a book. Nope, that's not a book. Wow, okay. We have an angry stone dude. Nope. Alright, down he goes. Alright, you want to come over to this box over here, grab that other crank handle, and now we want to take out this guy. Oh, he's over there. Meh, I'll get him later. Inventory, you want to come over to your stuff. Press square to combine, and then go over to metal handle. We now have a crank handle. Alright, and from here we have opened up back to... Oh, not quite yet. Go through this door, and we've opened up back to the crystal. So ignore this for the moment, we'll be coming back to it probably next episode. And here we are back at the crystal. So, thank you all for watching, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, I will see you here next time.